Hello everyone, this is Kenzlo once again, and we're just here taking a look at the city from a distance. I'm using Optifine to look in there, and starting to take shape. I will be back over there in a moment, but first, I'd like to introduce you to the newly established farm. I did this last night, and I was going to show it off, the making, but I mean, it's a farm. You grab a hoe, you till some land, and you plant some seeds. I mean, it's not much to it, but just to go over what we've got, there's a 9x9 plot here for the wheat. It's got water underneath it in the center with a block on top so I can put a torch in the middle. That keeps the 9x9 area with enough water to keep it going. This side we've got a 9x4 of carrots and 9x4 of potatoes. We got a 3x5 grid of cactus for growing. Unfortunately, it doesn't line up with this, which bugs me a little bit, but not enough to really do anything about it. And then by sheer luck, I actually had enough room to make another one of my my reed farms that I make. That you can see the tutorial of on my channel, and actually came out perfect that I had just the amount of room that I needed. Wolf came down to help out, to just have a chest with a few materials that I need, some seeds, the hoe for this in case I trample any of the ground or in case Wolf does. And just a bucket of water just in case I accidentally destroy any of the source blocks or anything like that. But and then I have melons and pumpkins on this side. Pretty simple design. It works. Did he actually? Yep, see? Exactly. That's why I keep the hoe down here. Let's get this replanted. Bad dog. All right. But let's get back. I have this little gravel path here that leads back to the main road. And there is this big cavern here that I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with. I'm probably going to light it up and then just cover it up to get some flat land. Don't fall down there, Wolf. Come on. There you go. Okay, but this comes back to the main road, and I extended this out some, but I have yet to put the lights along the side. But speaking of lights, you may notice that some of them are off and some of them are on. It's not because I took any of the switches out, but go down here. You sit. The last thing I need you doing is getting trapped in here, and we'll take this one out. I've got a daylight sensor that goes through the glass of the portal, and the daylight sensor is powering all of the lights now in the town. Well, not all of them, but it's getting there. Come on, get up. Okay. So yeah, any of the lights that you see that are off are being powered by the daylight sensor. I'm sure there is a better way to do this than the way I'm doing it, but it works for me now, and there's always room for improvement. But the daylight sensor has the repeater going so that, because with the daylight sensor, do I have any redstone? No. With the daylight sensor, based on the amount of daylight that it receives, will send out a longer signal. But I want this sending out even from when there's one only, clear up to all 15 blocks. So I have a repeater here so that it will send 15 blocks no matter what. Branches off to both sides, and these will send down the appropriate paths. The redstone goes through a repeater which powers the block, which turns the torch off, turning the light off. And then this repeater pulls power from the block and keeps it going, and repeat. Then at nighttime, let's see if I can see what time it is. We'll come back to this real quick. As you can see, I've done a few more sprucing things up. I put some shutters on the windows, changed a couple of the bushes around. Over here, I added this little kind of awning area with some fences, added some bushes. Most of the ones on this side have been named and claimed. This one's the only empty one still, but I went over here, starting to name and choose a couple spots. I put an ender chest down here, and the Crafting table is up here now. I might lower it one just so you can see it, but I have yet to decide on that one. But, okay, so night is upon us. Oh, and until I had the farm breeds set up over there, I had just some over here set up. Nothing too big of a deal. But as you can see, there's a bunch of pigs and cows and sheep over here. So the farm isn't going to be just for vegetation, but it will be for also animals as well. We'll stand here, we'll wait for night to come, so you can see all the lights turn on. But it's been a little bit of a hassle because just with the way that at least I understand how redstone works, and I'm not the best at it. I'm still learning my way, but just with how I understand what it can do and how it works, I've had to do more terraforming than I had originally planned. Okay, and then it gets dark, and come on, let's turn the lights on. There they all go. So then the lights turn on. Why is there a light spot over there? Oh, there must be a cave or something. Okay. But that's the lighting system that I have going on now. I'll go back down and show you what it looks like. So when the light is off and it's nighttime, it sends out no power, which means that the block is not being powered, which turns the torch on, which powers the block above it, turning on the light. And here's where you can kind of see what I mean by it's annoying. As the ground steps up, so does my redstone. And because like if I were to, for example, do it this way, this repeater won't receive any signal, which would be nice because then I could fill this in a little bit more, but because of the constrictions of redstone, that doesn't work. And if I were to put a block here, that cuts off the signal. So if I want the signal going through, I have to have these blocks, these areas around where the torch is, and that results in the land coming out 3 blocks from the front of the the torch, which isn't that big a deal, except I don't like the side of the dirt here. I've been thinking of trying to work this texture pack into having connected features or connected textures where this would be grass on this side as well. I just have to learn how to do that still. Speaking of texture pack, I am not just using the 32 by 32 faithful anymore. I've also been adding, like you can see, this one's a 32, and Wolf is a 32, and the Nether portal itself is a 32. But the stone and maybe signs, but the bricks and the stone bricks and the tree and the leaves are all 64 by 64. It would be Affinite's Faithful texture pack. That one is a work in progress, so it's still not complete. Go in here and sleep just to get the night away. It's not complete yet, so I've taken all of the blocks from that are available and put them into the 32 by 32 pack so that I can have further detail, but still not, like if let's see, I don't think I have it on here, just the, if you put on affinites only, so like these will be a 64, but hey, look, there's a zombie in the library. Good news for me is that the zombies can't get in, but this will happen occasionally. So we just kill the zombie from time to time. Problem solved. Anyway, the bricks and the stone bricks and the grass will all be a 64 by 64, but with the way texture packs work now, everything else that isn't up to 64 by 64 will be just the 16 default. And it looked really bad the way it was. So I've just been combining the two of them together, just to kind of have more definition until Affinites finishes. And I also changed the glass texture on my own, and I've been planning a few other texture changes myself. So a few things will change, and look for, in a future episode, the texture pack to be listed where you can download it if you're interested. But we're down here in the mines. I've done a lot of mining lately. As you can see, my system of letting me know what's what is working so far. So this one, if you go all the way down, and this one, if you go all the way down, I still have yet to hit the end and or at least hit an obstacle I can't pass. Like, these are lava. If I want to, I can, climb up around it, turn it all to obsidian, and be on my way. But for now, it's easier to just mark it off and come back to it later. I also have void fog turned off because I'm using Optifine, but so normally you wouldn't be able to see as well down these tunnels as I can see right now, but we'll come back up here. So then get a lot of incomplete. I haven't done a whole lot with these yet. This whole side is untouched. This corner is untouched. Next episode, I think we're going to go down here and explore the ravine and the mine shaft that's down here, get some resources, and talk about some things. But I've also been updating the Ender Farm. I don't really need to explain that one. I already showed how it works and everything. I've just been adding more layers to it. It's working quite well. But I've been spending a lot of time just trying to get enough leather and reeds to make enough books so I can really begin enchanting books. I have a good amount over here that I just have to take with me to the end farm. I was also going to make a few more. We've got all of these here. I think let's do that. And then I will need 2 stacks of, there's lots of jungle wood, so we'll do that. Perfect, 2 stacks of that. We will finish off the library today. And there's the bookshelves. Let's go put these in the library. I believe that will just about finish it up. The only thing I think that is left after that is figuring out what to do with the roof to keep it from being lit up, or to get it lit up. But I want this row, or this little section here, and then I forget how much. Oh, it was just these. Do I have something on me? I do. Let's get up here so I don't have to keep jumping and placing wrong. All right. Now, I will eventually put one more row along this wall. This is going to be kind of like the kids section, so it's lower shelves. They don't have to reach as high, but this is where the adult villagers will come and get their books. They can reach at the top shelf. And we can do our enchanting here. I've actually done a few things here, enchanting-wise. Nothing in the book drop. Oh, wait, I do have one book. And a piece of cobblestone from testing. Okay. Well, good. That's one more book that I've got that I completely forgot about. But what else? Yes, I've been here, and I have been busy organizing all of the chests. So I've got gravel and flint here where they belong, all the cobble and cobble-based things, so walls, slabs, stairs. Stone, you can only have stone and stone slabs, so that's all that's there. Stone bricks, I have yet to really organize, but that's because I really don't have that big of a supply of them just yet. Wood is all organized again. This is for fence gates. I just have to make at least one and put it there. But that's the one spot that's open there. Dirt, I've got a few grass blocks. I managed to get, where is it? Silk touch shovel. So I've actually retired it because I was getting kind of tired of constantly getting grass blocks. I just wanted to dig dirt up. But here's some of the clay and bricks, and I have a little flower pot here. Quartz, well there. Ender pearls, nice and full. Sand, sandstone. This is for slabs. I just ran out and had never made any more. Glass, and then glass panes. We got the iron, gold, lapis, diamonds, emerald, and just whatever is left. Eventually, I plan to get enough emeralds to actually fill this up, but that's all I've got for now. Coal, lighting. So I've got torches and glowstone. I could do jack-o'-lanterns over here too. Got them in plants right now, but all the redstone arranged mostly into blocks, and then some dust along the bottom. Redstone devices. This is anything that you craft with redstone or use in a redstone contraption. So levers, mine carts, rails, tripwire hooks, hoppers, repeaters, redstone lamps, buttons, things like that. Chest of obsidian. Tools. This is for any, well, shears, pickaxes, axes, shovels, flint and steel. I don't know why there's a bow in there. Buckets, lava buckets and things. Weapons and armor. That's where the bows, arrows, armor, and stuff. Speaking of armor, I'm wearing some lovely leather armor. It's not for lack of having anything better. It's just I want to use it up so I can empty some room in this chest. I've been going through and improving some of these things so that they take up less room in my chest, but just haven't got there. Mob drops. So we've got flesh, zombie meat, string, spider eyes, gunpowder, bones, and slime balls are over here now. I did used to have them in the redstone stuff for making pistons, but when I moved the arrows into the weapons and armor, I had an empty slot, so I figured slime balls would work there. Just nice. Netherrack. Let's finish that up. Nether brick and nether brick related items. Soul sand, because I had room for a chest of soul sand. I got saddles and records, plus I have a jukebox over here. Snow and ice. I have a little... Let's see if I can see them from here. No, doesn't look like it. I have a snow golem farm over there, so I can get a bunch of snow really easy and quickly. That's what I've been doing. I'm waiting for to get a silk touch pick so that I can get some more ice and set up an ice tray over there in the snow area, but just have yet to get it. Endstone and moss stone, empty chest. Plants, so anything that's plant-based that you get, most green things. Brewing ingredients, I have the brewing stand over there until I get the brewing area set up, which might be not the next episode, but one soon after that. But I got gas tiers, magma cream, gold nuggets to make glistening melons, which I'll grab a stack of melons and put them over here just to have. Food, it's pretty self-explanatory. Leaves, I got oak, spruce, birch, and this will be for jungle leaves, but I just have yet to go get any. Reeds and paper, so sugar cane, or yeah, I guess sugar cane. I'm used to calling them reeds, but sugar cane and the paper you get from them. Seeds of various types. I'll probably actually get rid of most of this because I just don't really use them that much. Feathers and leather, because they rhyme. And they're the only other two mob drops that are from like passive mobs, so like cow and chicken stuff. Pigs don't drop anything but meat. So a couple enchanted books here, and regular books to go to the end. That's an empty one. The dyes are over here now, speaking of. And wool. So my wool collection over here. That might expand into a few chests just to keep them more organized and to have more room for them. But I believe that's everything that I had to show. I've been playing a lot at night after my wife goes to sleep. And because of that, I can't record. My schedule's just been thrown off because of work lately. So I haven't had as much time to record during the day as I normally do. So I end up just doing little bursts here and there of fixing up and changing things around and stuff. So I thought I would bring you in, get you up to speed, and in the next episode we'll go caving and see what we can find, see if we get anything good, and then the next one I think we'll do the brewing room. Not sure if here's where it'll go, but or perhaps we'll build a couple houses and get a couple more villagers over here. Been thinking that right about here there'll be a street that goes down the road, and it's a little side street, and we'll get a couple little villager houses along here just to start breeding a few villagers. Brought the 2 over, but apparently I don't have enough doors in the area. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, I have 6. I have exactly enough for the 2 of them. If I get 3 more. I actually have a dirty little secret. I've got 5 doors buried under the ground here, but apparently I don't understand how doors work. I thought I did, but apparently I don't. So we'll get to work on really making this into a city. I should eat because I keep trying to run and it's not happening. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Sorry this is a short one after what feels to me like not a whole lot of videos, but we'll get back into the swing of things hopefully here shortly. I'm in the mood to record, so we'll see what we get. So thanks for watching once again, and take care, and I'll see you next time.